Alright, guys. Episode 9 of Strike the Blood. Kojou is literally getting freaking attacked by all the women of this series, and he doesn't get it. He's just like, he's like a rock, a solid freaking wall, man. It's like, whoa, it doesn't even help that Yukina was trying to lead him on. She was like, Sayaka never really calls anybody. He doesn't talk to any guy, and she's talking to you. Doesn't that make you special? And Cody's like, oh, that's nice. And I'm like, I mean, we're all the single guys, in the world are just rolling around, on the freaking grave. I mean, so after that, typical, I don't know what the hell that was, whatever that was. So after all that, nonsense, even Asagi gets in this mix, okay? And she started stripping, and he doesn't get it. It literally, I think, he needs to get, smacked in the face with some boobies. Literally, someone needs to, just if I can just flash him. And then, maybe he'll understand, oh, she wants to make babies. It's that's why she's doing this to me. Woo! Okay, so, besides the baby making that was supposed to be happening in this series, we get to see Kanon. And Kanon is that girl, that white-haired girl who's apparently a saint, and who we're eyeing to be part of the new harem. Part of the harem. Every girl that we see now is a potential, person to be thrown into the mix of the haremness. And so this girl, we get to introduce her as soon as we get to introduce to the angels. So there are now angels, in this mix, and apparently an angel hybrid has come out and is starting to kill monsters left and right. And that's a no-go, because this is an island supposed to protect monsters. So, I mean, it's who the hell is killing all these people? Who the hell is killing all these people? Apparently it's this girl, Kanon. Or if not, it's not Kanon. It looks like a girl like Kanon, because we get to see that there's a girl in this kind of laboratory, and she's just, naked for some reason. More fan service. But she's naked, and she looks like Kanon. So, I don't know if she's the same person. Maybe she's a twin, or maybe she's an alter ego, whatever's going on with that thing. But we know that Kanon's going to be very important for this next couple series. I'm also curious to know that Kojou, when he was looking at Kanon, he gave that look to her, that look I've seen you before, but I don't know where I've seen you. So maybe Kanon was part of his past at some point, because if she's an angel, well, that usually means they live a long time, and so maybe she was present somewhere in the back, or maybe a lookalike was in the past that he's kind of depicting, and that's why. I mean, if you look at that scene again, he was oh, like that the minute he saw her for the first time, I think. It was that look of surprise, that look of just shock. So I'm just curious to wonder what is her background and this whole series. So that basically sums up my idea of this whole episode. It was mostly a rage episode, mostly just the fan service. It was not bad fan service. It was just the way that he reacted to it that I was like, ah! It's if you're on a dating sim and it's do you want to go or do you want to go backwards? And there's the front and back arrows, and you just keep pressing back. It's you never get through the any sort of emotional link, because you just keep going back and going to some sort of previous relationship. So it's just God. Yeah, come on, It's, I want to see some progression, especially with these girls. If it's gonna be a harem, I want it to be a nice harem, where each girl, at least gets recognized for her feelings for the main character. That's kind of just the gist. Even if he decides on picking Yukina at the end, because she's, the main secondary heroine in this anime, or if he picks Asagi because that's his childhood friend, it's still, I mean, we want some, screen time showing that he actually knows that they like him. Like him. Come on. Alright, so, episode episode 10, Strike the Blood. Here we go.